Hey guys, it's Logan again from Apotheosis. Today we're using Fireball Eaters. We're using Yeeters Army just because, honestly, it's still so strong. Literally today, you'll see some of my attacks. One attack, literally the first attack, I swagged 3 hero abilities and a spell. Like, you don't do that with normal army. You don't do that with normal army, straight up. This thing is busted. It's really fun to use as well. Out of all the event troops, Yeeters are the most fun event troops to me, right? I don't know why, they're just so much more fun than Gains, this armor's a giants. Out of all the troops, it's the only one I actually am gonna miss. The rest of them, I'm ready to see them gone. I want to see these things gone. Especially this menace. Enough said in there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I want to share my legend attacks as well. Let's get into it. But when you're looking at a base, you're just looking for quick fireball value. You don't need anything crazy. Honestly, you don't even need a good fireball. I mean, ideally, if you can get a couple good defenses to fireball, that's best. If you can get the clan castle down as well, that's ideal. But you like to do, I like to start in the corner for fireball. That's what I see lots of people do because it makes it easier. You don't risk like a Tesla or something popping up. But looking at this base, I see we can definitely get this clan castle down. Definitely. And also, if you can't avoid like this armor, say there's armor is here or here, you avoid that somewhat, but you can't right now because all these are my ward bases, so I don't really have like the friendly base, so there's no armors, right? We just look for a quick fireball. The fireball, it doesn't really matter if it's good value or not. As long as it makes a funnel, you'll be okay. And then from there, you kind of just drop your queen siege bricks on the other side of the funnel. Then you send your king and your yeeters, push them on in. I'll show how to drop them in the proper order. Then besides that, you send your royal champion on the other side of the funnel all by herself, and she would kind of take out the rest. And you just support the spells in the core, and you're gonna wreck a base. Let me switch the army up real quick. There we go, perfect. So, you're really just looking for a quick fireball. I like this clan castle spot. So if I just invis these first two spots, if I just invis or can rage, what's clan castle? We'll have to invis, okay. If I just invis Richie can invis expo, I can insta fireball. Yeah, okay. So invis, and then insta fireball. Alright. Invis my own warden, right? Oops. Okay, there we go. Sometimes you gotta invis them more quickly. Drop the test loons and the healers. And now we just let the warden heal back up, and we're gonna pull in the direction we want. We want to go behind his fire spirit. So we're gonna pull him with a eater, send a wall breaker, drop the king. Now we look for the counter funnel, drop the queen, the siege bricks, and a wall breaker, and one yeeter with the queen. Then you kind of spend the rest of your yeeters in with your main army, right? You send a wall breaker in, push on through. Our king is gonna die early here. Oh yeah, he is gonna die early, which is unfortunate, but we have a nice path. Now you wait a little bit to send in your royal champion. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Now if you need to, like say there's like the event troops in the core or something, or the heroes, you drop poison on them. Since there's no event troops in this because of the army, we're just gonna do that. We'll drop a jump spell through here. We'll send a royal champion on the other side of the funnel, right? So queen one side, royal champion the other side. That's ideally what you want to do. And the CC troops are coming to help out in the core. Now we're looking just to use some freezes. Just keep these troops alive. Look at that. That's why we want the sneezy. Just because that just kept those healers alive. Which is beautiful, right? Very beautiful. Royal Champion's back here also getting some crazy value. And we're just going to collapse on the rest of this base. Although we definitely could have kept our king alive, had better to start. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter, right? We're going to freeze this Inferno. And we're just going to rage through here. Let these Yeeters get some crazy damage. We'll clean up back through here. When we get to that Inferno, yeah, the Yeeter is going to take out this core. So that jump spell is going to open up everything. Take out this Ricochet can, take out that single Inferno. Then from there, the base is gone. Although it's not the most overkill, right? So I was explaining a bit. I messed up, but that's what you gotta do. You send one Yeeter with the Warden to pull the Warden, one with the Queen with the Siege Barracks, you wall break push in with the King, and then send the Yeeters all in at once with that, and the Royal Champion on the other side of the funnel, and then you're good. And then you're very good. And you just go for a quick fireball because that's gonna make the funnel. Now for a base like this, it's all open in the core. That's the best option for you, just because your Yeeter's just gonna walk all through. Now in Legends, it's way more overkill because of the event troops as well, and this is gonna work easily in Wars as well. But I was explaining, and when you explain, you're prone to make mistakes. You're definitely prone to make mistakes. But this army is extremely strong. I think even I messed one attack. I'm pretty sure I messed up the entire fireball. I messed up the army split like crazy, and it still is 3 stars. Like, you get some crazy things happening with this army. I'm not gonna lie. It's so fun. But it's so fun as well. All right, where can we fireball? I mean, I want to hit the clan castle, but not there. So what if we just do a quick fireball? We invis here for a warden, right? We invis here, then invis here, and fireball. Nah. We just let him walk, and we'll do this side. Yeah, we're just gonna let him walk. Okay. We'll let him walk over here. We're not gonna do instant, because I feel like a Tesla could pop up here. That can really ruin us. I don't want to risk it. So I just get everything ready. Just do the Teslas, drop the healers. We're chilling. Yep, Tesla's there. Okay. Yeah, I would have risked it. I would have had him insta die, and that would have been tragic. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I've had that happen too many times, and I'm just not. I'm not. The Kane's gonna spawn, which is always interesting, right? We'll Invis here, and then Fireball, then Earthquake everything. We could have got that X-Bow. We messed. Oops. Oops. The Kane's walking that way though. He has his aura. I mean, okay. Queen Siege Barracks Wall Breaker. Send in the Yeeters. All right. King to pop on through. Wall Breaker again. Jump spell into the core. All right, this looks nice. Headhunter for this defending minion prince. All right, we look good. We look good. We're just gonna pop on through straight up. Just pop, pop, pop. All right, this looks good. This looks very, very good. We'll rage through here. We'll poison and we'll freeze. We'll send the road champion back on this left-hand side. She'll make that farm. Yep, Tesla there. Yep, that was a Tesla farm. So good thing I did do that, or else we've been in a world of hurt. A world of hurt. We're gonna wait to pop this king blade. Also, these boogers are taking out those red air mines, which is beautiful. Beautiful. I love to see that. I love to see that. All right, Yeeters, they're gonna spawn this armor in a second, which is not the most fun thing, right? But it's life. It's his life. Tis life, right? Clean up back through here. We have a rage spell still. Yeah, this base. We still have 3 hero abilities and a rage spell. This thing got obliterated straight up. We're swagging everything. Yep, swag 3 hero abilities and a rage spell. You love to see it. You love to see it. Everything's still alive. That worked out like crazy. Straight up. All right, now where can we get fireball value? A rage tower is always ideal, but this yeeter, huh? Hmm. That's tough. That's tough, right? What if we just fireball from the top? Honestly, we don't even go for crazy fireball value. We just avoid everything. Yep. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're not going for crazy value. We're just gonna avoid this armor for late, and we're just gonna be safe. You don't need a crazy fireball for this army either, so it's not like it even matters that much, to be honest. If we need to, we have to rage our warden and keep him alive, because this monolith could hit pretty hard. It could. I'll say that. Where can we even hit a? Honestly, we'll just hit this fireball. Oops, oops. That is not what we want to do. All right, rage through here. Invis. We're not even have the healers in the rage. Oops. Well, that's not what you want to do. I'll say that. All right, wall breaker in, wall breaker in, wall breaker in. Send the yeeters. A yeeter for the queen. The rest of them through here. All right, road champion on this back end. All right, imagine we had more invis for her still. That'd be crazy value. But we don't. We don't. Okay, we're just gonna pop onto here. A bunch of archers in this clan castle's ice golems. Okay, we're gonna rage to this core, and we're gonna freeze this minion prince and the scatter. Just because I don't like that. That thing just looks annoying. There's no troll test, so we'll spawn this Kane. Road champion, she's chilling through there. Yeah, she'll pop her hog puppy here in a second, but that's fine. We'll freeze this damage as well. But we won't spawn that rage tower either. The Kane is gonna go down, which is, expected. Pop the king ability, open up everything. We still have the queen ability. If we had a free spell for this Kane get more value, but we don't. Oh well, I mean the base is wrecked, right? It's wrecked. We're just gonna get through this core very easily. Zeter's gonna get these infernos. They have crazy range, and the base is wrecked. Even though we kind of messed up a whole bunch. But this is a really fun army. I really like it actually. Out of all the event troop armies, this is the one that I find the most fun. Maybe because it's fireball. I'm not really used to fireball, right? So it's something different for me. It's definitely something different. I mean, it's one that's going to work with these event camps as well. Because these event camps, these disarmors, I got some crazy beef with them. I got some crazy beef with them. I hate them. I hate them. Straight up. Yeah. I hate those things. All right, easy, easy wipe. Very, very easy. That thing, this base just disappeared. Even though we got bad fireball value, we didn't even need that. We just could walk through the base of the funnel. Yep, GG. GG. That's good. All right. Where is this? This is crazy fireball value, but I can't get in there. Hmm. There's no Teslas here. I could invis this. I could invis this and invis this. Nah. Nah, that's too risky. That is too risky. What if I just try to get the fireball? I'm not gonna instant invis. Instant invis is what kills me. I'm not that skilled in fireball yet to do that. So I can't really do that. Okay. We're just gonna path this way and we're gonna fireball into here. We're gonna just take our time for a little bit. We're just gonna take our time. We're just gonna be chilling, right? Rage if needed. Can invis this. Invis this. Invis this. Yeah, let me try. Invis. 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 Alright, fireball. Okay, how did I get that builder hut? Actually selling. Actually. Out of all the things. Rip. Rage. Alright. Queen, siege barracks, wall breakers, yeeters, king. Alright. We're gonna keep pushing on through. Poison. Okay, there's no funnel. Rip. 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 Well, would you look at that? Alright, let's rage up through here. We're gonna secure the 2-star. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to secure it. Alright, so let's send the world champion up through here. Okay, Yeeters take out this core. Okay, King, he's walking up top with the world champion and the king. Okay, wall breaker, open on up. Get this Kane into this town hall. The world champion will go as well as the king. We'll have the aura there, so we will get this town hall down very easily. The world champion and the Kane. Alright, pop the king ability, help out as well. Alright, Kane's gonna help take out this town hall. As well as world champion. Okay. Okay. This P.E.K.K.A.'s on the bottom. Okay, I think we got this. No, this is too strong. I was panicked there for a second. I thought I was gonna 1-star. No, no, no. I was panicked there. I'm not gonna lie. I messed up fireball. I messed up the funnel. I messed up everything. I messed up the spells. And I 3-star. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right, Invis core. These are interesting. I'll have the giant arrow, right? Okay. Where can I get a fireball? We're avoiding this side of the base, right? We're not doing with that. Huh. I mean, something quick and easy. I could just. No, it could be a Tesla pops up. We're just walking from the top and seeing what happens, honestly. We'll find a spot to fireball. It's not too important where exactly I fireball. All this is good value, right? So I stick out these defenses here. Teslins, of course, right? We'll be fine. And he's not going to die up here either. Yeah, I'm going to take a couple of these. And I can just, like, fireball right there. Honestly, let's take out this wizard tower. Be good. Alright. And we invis. Not quite yet. We'll take out this next defense. Take out this archer tower, right? Then we can just fireball. Alright, that works out. That definitely works out. Let's send the Yeeter. That's actually a really bad spot to send the Yeeters, not gonna lie. Wallbreaker, King. Alright, some more Yeeters. Queen, Siege Barracks, more Wallbreakers. Yeeter with the Queen, and the rest of the Yeeters through on through. Wallbreaker to push on through. Alright, Road Champion on this left-hand side. We set up 3 invis for her, which is very, very nice, right? We're going to get through this core, which is going to be annoying. The Fox is still alive. Alright, we'll worry about invising later, right? Not yet, though. Not yet. We'll invis the Fox. Pop the King ability. His Spike Ball hits a whole bunch of stuff, but it does redirect a bit. It does redirect a bit. These healers are still alive in here as well. We'll just rage them on up. We'll invis the Royal Champion. Let her get some value. See the arching take out that Kane. Honestly, maybe. Royal Champion, she's about to go uninvis as well. We'll invis her. I missed the invis completely. That is crazy. Oh well. I mean, we're going to get through this base very, very easily, right? This is an easy base. Even though there wasn't crazy fireball value, you don't need it. You don't need fireball value. You just need to make a fireball to make a funnel. That's the whole value of the fireball, the funnel. This cane's gonna help over here. We'll use this cleanup for this fire. I mean, headhunter, right? This armor is staying late as well, which is honestly beautiful. That's actually beautiful. I love that. I love that for us. I love that. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna yeet on through this base. Yeet yeet. Okay, this I like this army. This is the most fun one. This has to be the most fun event troop army. I mean, I'm just honest, right? If I'm being honest, this is the most fun event troop army. All right, now where can we fireball? Honestly, I'd love to on this bottom, but this armor's there, so that's just we don't do that. We're coming from the top. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna path up here. We'll find a spot to fireball. Once we have a little spot where we can fireball a couple of defenses, all we need. Like honestly, if we can fireball like two defenses by themselves, that's good enough. Right, right here we can invis this, and then fireball here is actually a really good fireball. Everything that was in it got one shot. Okay, we didn't even need it like that. We didn't even need it like that. Okay, Queen siege barracks, wall breaker for the Yeeters, send in the king, send a Yeeter for the queen, a couple Yeeters over there. All right, send that in there. Roll a champion back through this way. We can honestly just earthquake the town hall. That's the best spot, honestly. 25% damage on that town hall. There's no builder huts on it, so that's perfect. And we just jump spell through here. All right, yeah, this base is getting wrecked. We'll poison spell the CC. I was a little later. That booger's taking out some air traps is beautiful. That is beautiful. We'll freeze this rage to tower damage, right? Take out the town hall. Royal champion, she's chilling back over there as well. We'll freeze that, and we'll freeze this rage tower damage as well. We'll just rage this core. This is about to be eaten up. This base is about to be eaten up. Yep. Rage up through here. This king's and Papa's ability open up everything. Let's pop a wall breaker just cuz, right? Clean up back through here. Send headhunter, send wizard, right? Maybe take out this cane a little. Maybe, right? Yeah, that cane's gonna come on out. Queen's gonna pop hers ability. We got all this damage. We got the cane coming on through as well. Yeah. Overkill. Look at everything in there. We got more healers than we dropped. We got 8 healers in there. Eight. 8 healers. And we got the cane with his maximum aura as well. Yep. GG. GG GG. Honestly, this I'm telling you, this is the most fun event our troop army. I love it. I really do. I really do. It's fun. It's very fun. It's strong as well. Alright, double rage. I mean, huh. How deep can we get in a fireball is the question. What if we just send the warden here, right? We let him take out this archer tower. We invis here. We invis here. What if we take out this archer tower and the air defense? Invis here. Invis here. Invis here. Let him fireball this ricochet cannon. That looks good. I like that. Alright, Tesloon and then some healers. We need to get down both of these defenses, line up this fireball though. And once we do that, we'll be good. I'm not even gonna test another healer. I mean, I will, I guess. I will. Might as well. Get down both of these. Alright, and then we can line this up like that, this up like that, and this up like that. Then we fireball. Oops. I mean, that's still crazy value, right? We missed. Oops. Oops. Okay, that's fine. Wall breaker. Wall breaker, queen, siege barracks. Yeeter there. Yeeter on through, king. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. Wall breaker push on through. Kane's gonna get some value. Alright. Honestly, I want to rage this Kane. I'm gonna freeze some of this damage. Alright, poison spell in the CC, jump spell in, and then rage everything. Royal champion, outer center into the core. How about that? How about that? Drop some cleaner troops around. Where's the king at? He's kinda over there. I'll pop his ability. Open up these walls. That'll help out. We'll get this town hall down with the royal champion. Drop some cleanup up around. And then the base is wrecked, right? That was disorganized, right? The fireball didn't hit where we thought it was gonna be. I'm not very proficient with the fireball yet. I have to learn it better. But with this army, you don't even have to be good with the fireball. I mean, I've only ever used fireball in Legends with this army. I've never used it with any other. We're still wrecking bases. Or overkilling bases, actually. Like, actually. Look at all these troops alive. That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. That's fun, though. I love it. I do love this army. It's actually a fun event troop army. I like it. Where can we get this fireball? I mean, rage towers. Like, we path here, fireball like on this ricochet cannon. We're good. We don't need to think about it. Just do. Just do Teslins healers. Looking good already. We get down both of these defenses then. We just invis here. Invis here. Right? Yeah. Okay. What if we invis here, invis here, invis here? Up there, that's an interesting spot, right? We'll freeze here. Alright, we'll rage on through, wall breaker, queen siege barracks, wall breaker here, yeeters, yeeter with the queen as well, send the king. Okay. We're pushing on through, we're pushing on through. The warden's gonna stay alive. Okay, we're all good, we're all good. Poison spell, jump spell through this core. I'm gonna freeze this minion prince and this monolith. So we'll just keel up through here. Royal champion help funnel on this side, help clean up over there. Wallbreaker for a queen. The Kane's helping the core as well. The King's gonna pop his ability. He's gonna get a huge, huge, huge damage. Alright, that looks good. That looks really good. This Kane's about to have his aura come out. We're gonna rage him up. Honestly, we're gonna rage him up in this core. Let him hit everything. Everything, everything, everything. Road champion looks good up top. Send a headhunter for. Honestly, let's send it back over here. Road champion, she's really good up top. And this Kane and Yeeters are doing crazy work. If you open up a base with the walls or jump spell, you're not failing. You're not failing. Get this defending queen very easily. Road champion still has her hog puppet, which will pop soon because it's gonna heal her back up. And yeah, yep, 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 yep. Even though the fireball didn't hit where he wanted, it's still gonna easily, easily overpower 3-star. We have more healers than we came with on the map. That's the power of the Sneezy. That is the power of that Sneezy. That booger boy does some. Alright, Invis by the Town Hall, Invis here. Ideally, this is where we want to hit the fireball, in this compartment. I think we just send the fireball, we path from this way. Then we Invis here, and then get, yeah, okay. So Teslins healers. We Invis here, Invis here, Invis here. Alright, perfect. We take out this entire compartment. Wonderful. Take out the clan castle. All right, perfect. I actually hit a nice fireball. I need work on my earthquakes though. My earthquakes are very, very rough. I need practice on those. Wall breaker in. All right, Yeeter, Yeeter with the queen. All right, send the king in. Okay, we're not gonna wall breaker in from here. We're gonna jump spell in. Jump into that town hall compartment. Okay, apparently not. Apparently not. Never mind. Maybe, maybe actually, there's a chance. There is a chance. Only a few are. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, where can we get through? The Kane's gonna come on through. We're just gonna freeze all this and we're just gonna rage. Honestly, just rage on through. World champion on this side. We're gonna freeze the Invis Tower again. Just keep that thing going. Headhunter, wall breaker. I don't even know I'm wall breaking. Take this town hall. Nice. The Kane, he has his aura. We're gonna poison tower here and rage. So the poison's gonna help with these. The Kane's gonna help through there. Alright, where can we wall breaker? I'll just wall breaker back through here. Clean up back here. Where's our king at? Well, he's out on the outside. He's not doing much, is he? Our heater's gonna go down actually. That's the first time they're going down because it's this armor. A Cordis armor can be like that sometimes, I guess. So the queen ability and the royal champion ability, and this base is wrecked. This base is wrecked. You still have one Yeeter up. This is our closest attack today. Our final attack is our closest attack, right? That's all good. But this is fun. I like it. I very much like it. I'm gonna just pop these abilities, just heal back up. Actually, they don't have to worry about that anymore. They already heal up already with the new update. Well, never mind. We're already good. Easy peasy. I just popped my knuckle as well. Nice. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys liked and subscribed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.